I'm Kidneys the Myth, and this is Toilet Reviews. Reviews on my toilet, but not in that way. So Spinmaster sent me this directly, for free, due to the fact that I had an issue with one of my Geogon, specifically Arcleon. He didn't come with his playing card, and well, that's kind of important to play the Geogon other than in the toy battling game. So they sent me a free Geogon because, well, that was their replacement policy. And as you know, my deck runs Aquas, Pyrus, and Ventus. So, surprise, surprise, I get a package today. Was supposed to come tomorrow, technically. But today it came. Sweet. It's been a little more than 10 days. And I get this. Viperagon in his actual form. Like, his base Ventus form. Well, now I got a new Geogon to try out, and to compare to the other two I have. Bingo! That's good. So, opening up this baby. I know people don't like the opening up sounds, so I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry that I don't edit. Right now I don't have the ability to. So, I'm doing with what I can, and started the toilet reviews. I love this packaging. But, Viperagon comes with the figure, which is a different type of cylinder. I like him. He cool. Packing tape. Spinmaster, we've got to talk about this. Using packing tape on your figure's cards makes it really hard to open and easy to damage. Like, it seems like the people at customer service understand. I know that one lady I was talking to actually was with me on my frustration of her kids accidentally damaging their cards because of the packing tape. It comes with instructions, but not a checklist like Certerin did. Interesting. I don't know this Bakugan, but it's a Ventus card with high skewing towards Aurelus, Ventus, and Aquas. So, very nice for the toy battling game or Bakugan Melee. Sonic Scream, which is not a card with Viperagon in it, but rather Falcron, which for 5 energy you get 10 punch and scan, search, which is good. And then here's Viperagon. He's a 2-cost, 500B, 10 fist. However, if you play him on a shield core, which is fairly easy, you get plus 10,000 B and minus 5 attack. So that's one of the trade-offs of Ventus. Like, they do stuff like that. So this is Certerin, very small, chunky boy. This is Arcleon. He's the best designed and the most marketable. Now here's Viperagon. Tall and dragony. Only 500 B? That doesn't seem right for a Geogon. But this is my first Ventus Geogon. Third Ventus Bakugan in general, or the new series, in the Legacy series I had 15 or something like that. But the new series, I didn't really like Ventus all that much. Pegatrix was my favorite for a while, because the Armored Alliance Pegatrix just looked amazing in Ventus. And then Fangzor Cross Mantinoid was a Ventus Bakugan, even though it looks like it should be Aquas. That's kind of frustrating. But Vipragon is naturally Ventus, and he has a lot more of this clear green plastic on his body than the solid stuff. With Surturin, you could say like most of his, like his head and arms are detailed in the clear, and so are these bits of his legs. Arcleon, his mane, tail, and wings, but most of it's solid. So, contrast that to Vipragon, whose main body and heads are made of solid plastic versus this clear stuff. And it's painted over. Yeah, it definitely is. It's sort of like how Surturin has this orange painted over it, and Arcleon has his little faction symbol. In fact, Arcleon and Surturin have faction symbols both on their wings, both on their left wing, so that may be a trend we see with any new Geogon that have wings. So if they have wings, left side. That seems to be just sort of how Geogon roll with where their faction symbol is. I'll also have to say this is a lot cleaner paint application than Arcleon's. I don't know if I got a paint defective one, but on the bottom, like, this is a lot cleaner. Same with Surturin, actually. He has a very clean, but Arcleon just smudged. Someone ran their thumb across, it's fine. But yeah, these aren't special. These are Trap Bakugan. These are 100% Trap Bakugan redone for Armored Alliance and the new series. But instead of having the Trap Bakugan thing of changing your element, which might have been interesting, like, instead of changing your element to something new, you could have done something like your Geogon can be a different element, but if you play it, that's the element you have to have in your deck, but you have to have a different element of Bakugan or something. I don't know. All I know is I am fairly happy with my 3 Geogon. If I get more, it's probably going to be other stuff, and I'm going to avoid Diamond Sluggler at all costs because he just ain't pretty. Other than that, I just gotta say, with the amount of detail on these, like, I don't know if you can see that. Yeah. You got little claws and stuff, and then the paint application on his head. That's interesting. Like, just how small it is. And I think that was kind of what got me into the first series of Bakugan 2, where I was like, man, this paint application's great. It actually looks like a little monster ball thing and all that. And I'm going to do a whole video on how Geogon compare to traps. But yeah, these are quite interesting. I like them. They're fun to play with, just opening and closing. Vipragon might go in my deck. He's a great 2-cost Geogon, and if I use him, it'll actually be nice to have something like that. But I think I'm just going to do the one-off due to the fact that it's only 500B. Maybe it's different for the Aquas one, but that's all I know. Well, anyways, thank you for watching this review, and I hope you have a nice day.